What's happening, everybody? It's Dave Bowen with Ultimate Online Leverage. And today I want to go over some really cool stuff. And basically what we're going to talk about today is how to become a better entrepreneur, or how to become an entrepreneur in general if you're not one already. You know, how to start a business, and what tips and principles do you have to have for your business and yourself to be successful. So we're going to talk about a lot of principles and things that have really helped me, to do the things that I've been able to do. And a little bit of my story. I do own my own online business now. I'm basically retired at 24. I live the life of my dreams, and I know it's only going to get better as long as I practice these principles. And, it hasn't always been that way. It has not always been that way. About 3 years ago to the day, I was laying on the floor of my buddy's apartment, broke, just absolutely miserable, okay? I was withdrawing from drugs and alcohol. I am a recovering alcoholic and drug addict, and I had nothing. I had no car. I had sold my car for drugs and alcohol. I got an eviction from my apartment. I pushed all my family and friends away. I had no job. I had no money. Actually, funny story, I didn't have checks at the time, but when you swipe your credit card and you have a pending transaction, and then you go swipe it again and they let it go through, and then you overdraw your account, and then you get like $100 fee or whatever it was. I was like negative $330 in my bank account, So I was completely just broke, and I had nothing. So it has not always been that way. Now, since that time, I got a job in the car business. I had pretty good success in the car business. I sold cars for 3 years. But, I found myself grinding 60 to 80 hours a week, 7 days a week. And you might be able to relate with me. And what happened is one day I hopped in the shower, and something hit me like a ton of bricks. And, I just remember visualizing my life 10 years from that point. And I didn't like what I saw, because I saw the same thing over and over and over again. Wake up at 6:30, stumble to the coffee pot, hop in the shower, and go to work all day. And I didn't, I remember thinking, is this really all there is to life? It can't be, And I knew I wanted to do bigger and better things. And I've been able to do that. And the way I've been able to do that is, I watched a video just like this. I clicked the link below the video. I entered my email address, and I remember clicking the add to cart button, and I went to the join page, and I remember sitting there looking at that buy now button just throbbing on the screen. And I was struggling at the time because I was in network marketing. I had quit my job in the car business, and I was struggling at the time. And I remember thinking, man, is this really what I want to do? And I knew I was at that page for a reason, just like you're watching this video right now for a reason. And if you don't believe that, maybe that's why you're not having success in your life, because you don't understand that everything happens for a reason. Their situations and people are put in your life for a reason, okay? Whether you believe in God or Buddha or Allah, it doesn't matter. Whoever you believe in, it's true, okay? It's true. It doesn't matter your beliefs. And once you realize that, and you actually are able to not manipulate them, but work with them, and know that there's a greater plan for you, that these, steps, struggles, successes, whatever they are there for a reason, because you're on your path to success. As long as you have a focus, you know your end result, nothing can stop you. And that's where I was at. I knew that everything happened for a reason. I didn't quite know the things that I know today, but I knew that everything happened for a reason, and I clicked the button, I bought, and boy am I glad I did, because if you would have asked me, a year ago what I wanted in life, I would have totally sold myself short. Totally sold myself short, because my life today is absolutely magical. It's magical. And it's because of these principles, and because I clicked the link below the video, and just took action. So let's get into the principles here. Now you know a little bit of my backstory and kind of why why you should listen to me. One of the most important things, and this is for anything that you do, I don't care if you own your own business or if you are working, for someone else, you still should be doing this. And that's personal development. Okay? Because, like I said, you heard my story of who I was, and now I could not be who I am today without this. Okay? If you've never had success in your life, which I would assume that, you might be at that point, and that's why you're watching this video, or you might not, and there's a couple different people that will be watching this video, but you cannot stay the same person that you are and expect to have big results. Because the person that you are has everything to do with the results and the successes that you're going to have. I mean, it's so true, whether you believe it or not. So you've got to become the person that has success and has good results. You've got to become that person. Success is a mindset, and like I said, it's inside. It's inside. No one can give you success. They can give you all the tips. I can give you all the tips. Here's what you should do. But until you actually go deep inside and tap into your inner power, tap into your success mindset inside, it'll never happen. And this is the way to do that. If you've ever heard of NLP, this is another important success tip. Okay, it stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programs. So what that means, neuro being the brain, means that if you can, success leaves clues, and if you can follow what another successful person has done, you can basically save yourself a lot of time and a lot of trouble. Okay? So if you can follow the steps that a successful person has taken to become successful, it's basically mirroring. It's copying after someone else, someone who's had success. That's what NLP does, and that's what this allows you to do. Because think of it this way. When you go to college or whatever you do, if you focus on something, and this has to do with the law of attraction, if you focus on something enough and you study something enough, that's what you're going to become. Look at doctors. They go to school for 8 years studying to become a doctor. 90% of the time they become a doctor. So whatever you go and study, you will become. Okay? That's just how the universe works. So personal development, what I mean by that, read daily. A couple good books I can give you are Think and Grow Rich, Anthony Robbins' Unlimited Power, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The 4-Hour Work Week. I mean, there's a ton of them. I can give you a ton of them. Those are some good ones there to get you started. Read daily, even if it's just a few minutes a day. If you can just get in the habit of reading daily, eventually you'll start reading more and more and more. I love reading. I really do. Another thing is audio daily. Listen to audio daily, okay? A really good audio, and one of the only ones that I listen to is Napoleon Hill in his own voice, rare recordings. Go to iTunes, type that in. He's the author of Think and Grow Rich. It's like 99 cents for 10 hours worth of audio and content, and it's unbelievable. And a lot of what I'm going to talk about is from that. So there's some principles that Napoleon Hill goes over. One, that no one in the history of mankind has ever had success and not done this. Okay? Go the extra mile. Okay? Go the extra mile. Whether it's go, babysit your neighbor's kids so they can go out, to dinner. Maybe they never get to get away. Go, pay for someone's, if you're in line at Starbucks or McDonald's, pay for someone's meal in the drive-thru, Pay for someone's meal behind you. I've seen that where it's gone for a whole half a day or whatever, People, someone pays for your meal and then you pay for the person's meal behind you, and it just keeps going. And, you never know what kind of difference that can make in someone's life, because maybe someone's going through the drive-thru and they're flat broke, but they have to eat, and you've just really made their day and helped them out. You know, going the extra mile. That's what I try to practice daily. You know, I want to help. My goal is to help 800 people this year open their own online business. You know, click the link below. Find out how you can, how you can apply to become a part of that. You know, and that's my goal. You know, and trust me, you cannot have success unless you do that. You know, just like Zig Ziglar used to say, the more people that you help get what they want, the easier it'll be for you to get what you want. Okay, and that could not be more true. So go the extra mile. Habits. What kind of habits do you have? We all have bad habits. You need to, look at your habits and make sure that you're working on, working towards good habits. What do you do when you first wake up in the morning? What do you do before you go to bed? What do you do during the day? Work on your habits. If you have success, if you have a success mindset, these are going to be easier to develop, okay? So start having a success mindset, and that comes from personal development and everything else that I just talked about. Habits are very important. Now, these here are the last ones that I'm going to leave you with, because I'm sure I'm getting close to my time. I love to talk, and if you haven't already noticed. Definiteness of purpose, okay? You have got to have, what's your purpose in life? What is your purpose in life? My purpose is, like I said, to help make a difference in the world, help people start their own online business, and live a life of freedom on the internet. Live a life of freedom on the internet like I'm doing, okay? And to retire my parents, to live a life of prosperity, because there's enough prosperity and wealth to go around, hundreds of thousands of times. So get your definiteness of purpose, and then have belief, okay? Belief and faith, and then take action. So like I said, if I had not have clicked the link below that video that I watched and took action and got started and, take action, I wouldn't be where I am today. So that's very, very important. Definiteness of purpose, belief, faith, and take action. And another very important thing, last thing I'm going to give you here before I go, is understand that everything happens for a reason. I don't care what your belief is. If you don't have a belief, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to suggest that you at least believe that there's something greater than you, whether it's God or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. You can call it the universe. You can call it infinite intelligence. But I'm telling you, if you want to be successful, you have got to tap into that. You have got to have a connection with your infinite intelligence or your higher power. When you have a connection with that, and you have belief, and you know what you want, and then you take action, nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you, okay? So have that connection, understand that everything happens for a reason, know what your definiteness of purpose is, believe in it, have faith in it, and then take action, and nothing will stop you. Guys, click the link below, get some more information on how you can start your own online business, and have a great day.